So I'm drafting I want to make the top now. The top is that is the upper part of the dress. It's just in form of a tube top. So I will draft it on a pattern paper, then I transfer it to my fabric. And I'm taking my measurement, the shoulder measurement. I'll be taking 4 inches for the shoulder. Sorry, I'll be taking 4 inches for the neck, 2 inches for the neck, the upside 4 inches, then down is 4 inches. So you connect your line together. Then shoulder is 4 inches. Then make a slope. Make 1 inch slope. So this is where I'll place my armhole. I'm taking 9 inches for armhole. After the 9 inches, and from here you make a curve here. So now I will put the waist measurement, the bust measurement from shoulder to bust is 11 inches. 11 inches, and this is where I place the bust measurement. I'll be adding 12 inches to this top for seam allowance and all that. I know it's much, but it's better to have it much than to have it less. Shoulder to under bust is 14 inches. There I'll place my measurement. I will divide it by 4. So if I divide it by 4, I get 12.5 inches. So 12.5 inches. So from shoulder to waist is 17 inches. Then I place my waist measurement there. The waist measurement I'm working with is 12.5. And the length of the top, the length is 17 inches. I'm using 17 inches for the length of the upper part of the dress. So I'm going to connect the line together. Cutting it out now. So next is for me to cut my tube out. Like I said earlier, I'm cutting it like a tube top. So I'm going to put my princess cut here. So my bust point to point, they call it point to point or nipple, is 8 inches. I'll be adding 2 inches to it, that is 10 inches. So if the fabric is for the pattern is folded into 2, because it's folded into 2, you divide it by 2. So divide 10 into 2, you get 10 divided by 2, you get 5. So here, and this is my bust. If you want to measure it, if you want to place the point to point, you put it exactly where your nipple, where your bust measurement is. So this is it, here is it. You draw it down. And I'm making the princess cut now. So for the armhole, I'll be taking about 4 inches. 4.5 inches for the armhole. I'll be taking 5 inches for the armhole. I'll be cutting it here. So there, I connect this line to get your princess cut. I connect it to here, to where my bust point is. always. What I'm going to do is to cut for half an inch. Here, this is half an inch. And the other side, I cut half an inch. Draw a line here. And so we're cutting this on my one side. Let's check this out. Cut this outside. And the other side as well. Cutting the side out also. That's it. So from here, this is with the ankle. And this then I'll draw a mark to the neck. I'll be making the neck like a princess. I'll be making the neck like a sweetheart. But before I make this sweetheart shape, I'll use this to cut the back panel. I'll draw it like so first. So I'll cut this out. Yeah, I'm cutting about 5 inches out. So from the shoulder to here, I'm cutting 5 inches. So as I cut it out, I will use this to cut the back panel before I shape out the sweetheart shape. This is the back side. I will place it, I will transfer it to my fabric to cut out the back side, then before I shape the neck. I've done the back panel. I've cut out the back panel. So I will now shaping out the sweetheart shape. I don't want it too low. So I'm taking an inch off from here. And cover like so.
The same pattern I'm using here.
Bring it down.
That is used for princess cut blouse.
So I will now transfer this to my fabric, the first panel. I've cut out the front panel and the back panel. So this is the front panel with sweetheart cut and princess cut, and I measure from my upper bust to my under bust 8 inches. That is from here to here is 8 inches. So I cut out interfacing, and I use a press iron to stick it on my top, the front panel. I cut out a wool fabric. This is just like a wool fabric, the same shape with the top, 8 inches from the top. If you want to do it, you measure from upper bust to under bust. So mine is 8 inches. So this is exactly 8 inches because I'm going to be padding the blouse. It's a padded blouse. Next, same thing on the other side. This side I cut out about 5 inches. Same thing. So what I will do now, this is the side where I make the princess cut. This is the other side. I will sew half an inch from the top to the down. From here, the same thing here, from the top to the down. And this is the back side of the back side of the top. I will do the same thing. I'm not going to be padding it because this is not where my breast is. The front will only be padded, but this will not. Then I will stitch it from up to down. And before I will add my lining to the other side, I've joined the princess cut together and the pad, the breast pad. So it looks so. This is how it looks. This is inside. This is inside. And this is the outside of it. This is padded. And this is the back side. So I'm going to cut out the lining. I will now place my lining on the tip. And put this on top. And this is a stripe I cut out. This is about 25 inches. I will sew it here, then send it across the back side again. So place it like so. Then place my lining. And I sew the right side facing the right side of the lining. It's facing the right side of the top. So I'll pin it now. Go ahead and sew it on the back. I'll do the same thing. I will add lining to it and do the same thing on the back. See, I cut out 2 of it, and this one will be placed here, while the other one is placed on the other side. Both of them will go. I'll sew them and show them at the back of the top. I'll do the same thing to the back side. So this is the front part. I've done stitch the stripe together with the tube. This is for me too. And this is the back. What I'm going to do next is to make sure the right side are facing each other. I'll sew the both sides. And next, I'm going to be joining my skirt now. This cover side will be on the other side. This one will be this will be here. This the cover side here and the other one there. So there's the middle one. I will join them together now. sew it like so. The right side should be facing each other. So from here to here, on this side, sew it like from the here to down. Then after that, I join the blouse and the skirt together. I've joined my fabric together. This is the upper side, and this is the down part of the dress. I've joined it together. This is the back, and this is where I will put my zip. So that is why this place is open. And this is the front part. This is the front part of the dress. So this, I will cross this like so. I'll cross this like so, then stitch it at the back again. I'll stitch it here. I'll carry this and stitch it here as well. I'll take it to the machine. I'll go ahead and sew this side, the both side, and sew this strap to the back side, and this is the sleeve I cut out. This is just a short sleeve. Then I will attach it here. And just a straight cut, about 16 inches, and 16 inches length, and the wide is 4 inches. So I will place it here and place it at the back there. I will do the same thing on this side. So that's it, my dress is finished. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like.